Hello and welcome, my Cancer cross-watchers. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching this cross-watching video. Now, this is a very different reading than I usually do. This reading is for a group of individuals to support another group of individuals. I know this sounds a little bit far out, so let's kind of explore this a bit more. I've been in a lot of consultations with my guides and the angels about going forward and what videos needed to be produced. And they were very clear that people want to support other people, however they don't know how to do it. They want to connect in on a deeper level and they're not sure how they should do this. So the goal of my video here is to give guidance to those who are interested in helping, healing, and connecting others in a positive light. This video is not about airing dirty laundry or spying on anybody. This is all about working together in the best interest of all parties in a light and love aspect. So for the reading, I'm going to be using the Tarot of the Hidden Realm, created by Julia Jeffries and Barbara Moore. I will have a link below to this gorgeous deck, so should it speak to you, you can go check it out for yourself. So let's see what's happening for our Cancer friends. Now, individuals, like, this does not necessarily mean that this has to be a lover or somebody that you are interested in a romantic relationship with. This could just be supporting a friend or a family member. A lot of times when we ask about supporting someone, they decline or they say they don't want you to, be put out or anything to that matter. So it's about trying to connect in with them on a different level. Another group of individuals that this reading can really support are parents of gifted children who don't know how to connect in with them. They don't know what's happening for them. And Archangel Metatron was really clear that parents need an avenue to support their child or children in another manner, because their children don't have the vocabulary or the words, an articulation of the words to know what's happening. Okay, so we had a jumper, and that's the Nine of Swords. Nines are very much about that completion and compromise. Swords are about truth and knowledge. Right now, Cancers very much kind of enclose themselves in to try and figure out their next step. They have some confusion and uncertainty about what's happening for them. There's a lot of mixed emotions going on right now. Right now they're focusing in on love and another individual. There's someone at play here. Now for parents, that can be, we could be looking at their first love, another individual, like if you're looking for somebody who is a possible romantic relationship, there may be another person at play. They can be possibly focusing in on you, but I'm really picking up that there's something else going on here. Now we have the Ace of Swords. Aces are a gift, usually from the universe. Swords, truth and knowledge. Cancer's being really focused in and kind of penned in with swords, which is all about truth and knowledge. The lovers here, they're more of a kind of an after fact, right? It's the knowledge piece that they're trying to focus on. However, they are drawn into these emotions and desires. The lovers are the 6th card in the major arcana. These are minor arcana, so these are everyday life issues. This is a bigger turning point. So adolescents are kind of really focusing in on that new relationship or the awakening of their sexuality. For adults, you can see that the lovers or that sexual energy is really coming up for them and kind of almost sidetracking them a bit. This cocooning effect of knowledge is really kind of their forefront of what they want to focus on. However, that sexual energy has kind of reared its head, and the Cancer friends are really kind of torn in between the two of them. We have the Nine of Pentacles. I'm going to turn this way for 1 second here. And this is called the Blasted Beach. It's the 16th card in the Major Arcana. And you can see how when they say blasted, they're talking about lightning blasted. And it was in the reversed position. So when you've got a reversal on the Tower, or in this case the Blasted Beach, the change is been subdued. It's not such a harsh and sudden kick in the pants, if you will. So the Nine of Pentacles. Pentacles are about earth and growth. The Nine is all about that hard work that you've achieved to work so hard for. And that's exactly where the Cancer's at. They're kind of in this catch-22. How do I go forward? You have double nines here. So you're talking about movement and kind of life-altering changes. The Swords are all about truth and knowledge. Pentacles about growth and abundance. The Cancer has provided quite a life for themselves. It doesn't matter how old they are. They've been working really hard. They don't know where to go next and how to go forward, right? They've got conflicting issues here. We have the sexual energy at play, and you also have that kind of grounded, nurturing sense of accomplishment. The universe is kicking them in the pants. If it hasn't happened already, it will. It will be more of a subtle change. However, we are looking at a life-altering event happening. And not so much of a, when I say life-altering, I mean that there's going to be a change, and it's usually a change of thinking. It does not always follow suit with an actual event. So there may not be something tragic happening. However, it's their interpretation of their world. So we know that the universe is going to really kick them in the butt. They're kind of at this contemplation stage, and they're kind of hemming and hawing on how to go forward, which is kind of sums up adolescence, actually. So for a parent, it's about just being there. And I'm really catching into this Pentacles about being that grounding source for them, that supportive source, because they are very, very in flux right now. New relationships or a possible relationship, they're changing. Stuff is going to, kind of like the proverbial crap is going to hit the fan. So be prepared for that, which is also going to drive them away from a relationship. They may have times and days, and this may explain some stuff for you guys who are looking at the relationship aspect. There may be days that they're jumping between the Nine of Swords and the Lovers. Some days they're very passionate and very excited and really focusing in on their relationship. Other days they're not. Alright, let's look at the outcome for this, for my Cancer friends, and for yourselves on how you can support your Cancer friends and loved ones. And that's the Five of Swords reversed. Fives are change and instability. Swords, truth and knowledge. It's reversed. The Tower is going to bring about more truth and knowledge for them. We've got double swords here. Okay? It's not going to be as conflictual as you think. It's more of a time of instability for them. They will have things that they're going to have to let go and lose, and the Blasted Beach here is going to really kind of take that from them. So they'll have that loss piece here. However, it's going to be more of an emotional loss. So you're looking at a time of fairly instability and kind of, well, it's going to be a challenge for Cancer for sure. So to support them, it's going to be really about just being there for them. Knowing that someone is there makes a big difference. It makes some of this instability that Cancer's facing kind of more manageable. Let's look at the shadow card. And that's the Fool. The Fool is the 0 card. Some decks don't even give him a number. He's kind of doesn't belong anywhere, but he belongs everywhere. He's that very pure, innocent energy that has faith and believes in their journey and believes that things are going to work out. That's very much where Cancer's at, and they really need to take this energy on when they're facing this piece here. There's a lot of confusion, so just trusting and supporting them and trusting the universe that this is actually part of it, and especially getting them to understand that whatever's going to happen is supposed to happen and the universe has a plan. That can be a really hard piece, especially for younger people or people who have a lower vibration. I hope that you found this video helpful and that you were able to gain more insight into where Cancer's going and how to kind of best support them in their journey. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me and watching my video. I will continue to create more videos for my Zodiac friends in the upcoming weeks. If you have any suggestions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment box below. I'm always up for feedback from my friends. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. You never know where I'm going to go next. The angels have so many great plans for me. Also, if you like this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. I've provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out. Until tomorrow, my friends.